It is day 22, as we have found a new home and try to survive the Frostland. As you can see, our city grew to a large amount of houses, I would say, and large amount of people. We are nearly 500 people that live inside or beside or near the generator that is working on its maximum steam level, maximum range setting, and we are doing pretty alright so far. I believe if we just leave it like that, the city will be autonomous enough, so it will keep working, you know, and the needs of people, the generator, and other things will be satisfied to the extent. Though we would probably have a problem with wood when the sawmills cut every tree, you know, in the radius. But I believe that 1500 wood would be more than enough to cover probably everything that we would need so far. So, all right. I see there is 6 depots were built. I will make one for wood, and I will pause so I can set everything else also. I will make this one for wood. I will make this one for food rations. I will make this one for maybe raw food, I guess. Probably that's something we need to do. And yeah, let's do raw food. So food rations, raw food, wood, and these 3 will go for the coal, I believe. Or maybe one of them will go to steel. But let's do coal, and well, let's do one steel. Not a big problem. Should be alright. And then I will unpause. I will go to Book of Laws. I will go and see what we have in Adaptation. So we really have House of Pleasure, Dueling Law, and none of that seems like a good idea to me so far. We have Care House, Triage. Alright, let's see what we've got in the purpose section. So in the purpose section we have Face Keepers and Public House of Healing, sorry. And also, I mean, House of Healing is worse than Infirmary that we have. And Face Keepers, not something I keen to, you know, to go into. And then there was, I see like Public Penance, and I don't really think this is our way to do it. So probably Care House is the best option here. It only has advantages, and the slight disadvantage that it has is that you have to build it. And considering that we don't really have any gravely ill people or amputees, this should be like a straightforward choice, I would say. So
a new law has passed.
I will set it and I will build it. Let me see. Yeah, I will build it in this, or maybe actually here is a good spot for it. And then I will just turn the heater to its maximum, and it should be quite alright. Actually, wait a minute. If I dismantle it and build here, would field kitchen really? No, it doesn't matter for it. Alright, if it doesn't matter, then I will build it in that cute spot here, and then we'll turn heater on. So I believe we'll see. The big problem so far. I see there's more people coming, 70. And I will check if we have enough houses. We do. Alright. So I will also see what is inside this radius, you know, of the hit zone, and what... Sorry. I don't know if you heard my cough, but yeah, I coughed a little bit. I will see what I can, you know... I can dismantle and then build in its place, you know, more houses. So healthcare insulation research. I will go and research. What should I research? Probably coal mining rationalization. Sounds like a good idea to me. We could research wall drill, but we don't have any steam cores, and it seems like we wouldn't have any of them in the near future, or probably for the length of this gameplay. So I will probably go with heater efficiency, because we should have like a lot of heaters, and they take a lot of coal. Or maybe... Oh, no. Generator efficiency upgrade would be much better. But then I believe first we should go with coal mining rationalization, just because simple maths, right? If we go into economy and we see how many coal we do gain per day, right? So the generator, 10% from the generator daily consumption would be 230, but coal gain, if we increase coal gain by 10%, we will earn 550, which is 2 times more than we would decrease from the generator. And I believe this is what we should do, right? So if we need more coal, and we definitely do, because our consumption is at crazy levels right now, so we will go with it. But before I will do it, I will also want to, you know, I thought to research house, but because the temperature will drop in a few days, we can a little bit postpone this research. The same goes with healthcare insulation. So I believe we will just go with coal mining rationalization, and after it we will go and probably boost our outpost teams. Actually, we can do it right now, but we don't need boost scout sleds because we explored all the Frostland. There is nothing to explore anymore. At least at this point. Maybe in the future there will be some, you know, extra points that we could create scout teams and send there. But right now there is nothing we could actually. So I will just go with coal mining rationalizations for now, and we will see. So we will have 70 people, and then we will have 60 more. So we have to build at least 3. Alright. Another huge group of refugees has arrived. They are in even worse condition than the previous one, many of them victims of frostbite. They all talk about a huge storm coming from the south. Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming though. Should we let them in? Of course, everyone is welcome. And we go up to care house and turn the heater on. And it makes this building. Actually, surprisingly, we have a lot of people. 20 of them in palliative care. Maybe we should build one more. Alright, let's build one more and see what will happen. Because there is Seems like there is a lot of people that are gravely ill. I will check my infirmaries and yeah, interesting. It would be better if we had more infirmaries, so we can treat people better, right? Especially now that there's 24 sick people at this point. So I will probably build this care house, and then I will build one more maybe, or maybe this would be just enough. Alright. So 25 in palliative care. But our capacity of palliative care is palliative care is actually 14, so there's 25 people that are gravely ill. Interesting. Yeah, we would think of something clever. The engineer working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton. I'm close to a breakthrough. I just need an automaton for a day, and I believe I will be able to propose specific modifications that will raise their performance permanently. Let's give him an automaton. All our automatons work in the sawmills. Actually, not all of them. We have one available. We can put it here. We will dismantle this sawmill because it depleted all the resources around it, and it should be fine for now. So coal mining, rationalization, research, and we will go with infirmary checklist. I believe we will need to heal people faster, and this would be something good to have. Especially, as you can see, there is like a lot of sick people that aren't really get any help they should get. So yeah. So there's 60 people coming also, and let's see what we have in terms of houses. So we have 79 vacant beds, and it should cover those people that are on their way, and that would be the last incoming refugees, which is good. It seems like we cover everybody. Let's evening prayer. If it turns this, oh yeah, not good. We should turn the heater on for these infirmaries for sure. We could turn it off here because it goes into heat zone, and heat zone gives +4 the temperature level. It basically nullifies the weather at this point. Thank you, Lord, for the new day. Amen. Absolutely. I will speed the game a little bit, because at this point it is not much to do, as you can see. So we're basically waiting for groups to come and days to end, and then we will just build more and more resource depots, so we can store more resources and survive if something happens that we aren't planned. And I want to see for how many days. So we storage coal enough to last for 2 days, 2 and 12 hours, 11 hours actually. We have a lot of food, we have a lot of steel, and that's probably the sign that we have to, you know, research houses for the next research, and we will just spend a lot of steel and wood on the houses. Our food balance is also in surplus, so we make more than we consume, and I believe we have right now 2,156 food rations, and we consume 575 per day, which means that we could survive probably around 4 days without any food gathering. So it's just foods that we have stored, and this sounds like a, I don't know, like a win to me. But we need more coal storage for sure. We'll probably build. Actually, not probably. Let's build more resource depots. What would we wait for? And I will. They will build 2 of those, and we will set them to store more coal, because our coal consumption is basically 3,400. We need more depots so we can store it. And you know, actually 2 of the depots, right, is 1 day of coal consumption. Maybe a little bit less, but something around that number. So for each resource depot that is set to store coal, we basically buy ourselves 1 more day. If for some reason our coal mines will go off. I wonder if our captain has a plan. I always have a plan. Let's spend some extra rations here. And we will wait. Actually, we can just spend it right away. Oops! That was a mistake. Yeah. Or maybe it wasn't, but... Anyway. Alright, new day is coming. And... let's see. If we turn heater on, so it will be just livable. We will go with the heater. Alright, so... I talk and talk about houses, and I should go and start researching. And then we will turn every bunk house to house. And I believe we can turn steam level 1 level down. The third group of refugees is here. They are on the verge of collapse, exhausted by their journey and by tending to the gravely ill and injured with them. The leader, Nansen, isn't among them. We are evacuating everyone we can, but many stayed behind with those who were too ill to travel. Nansen among them. God have mercy us all, the great frost is coming. Shall we let them in? We welcome everyone.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Now we can clearly see what the refugees were running from. The great frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. They just need a day or 2 to prepare their instruments and install them in the beacon. Alright, as you can see, there is a few more rescue survivors points, and we will create 1 team, send it to ice Crevasse, then we will create another team, send it to snow Burrows, then we create 3rd team and send it to Deep Hollow, so we can save those people that are stuck there. And as you can see in the distance, there is a storm coming our way. I will unpause the game We have 10 gravely ill people. We will build more care houses. And when I say more, I mean more. 2 of them. One here. So we'd be able to, you know, like, care about 80 people. A woman has told us that she overheard her neighbors talking about hoarding food and other supplies. We will follow the lead. So there are some people that steal food, but we don't really care about it right now. We have enough, and we would probably just deal it in the manner we have deal right now. All right. Yeah, I would like to have, you know, one more infirmary, so there could be more patients there that we can treat, because it seems like we would need more. And yeah. I guess we would just build medical posts. But the problem is we don't really have a good spot for it to build. Actually, maybe we do have. We can build it one here, we can build one here. Right? And we will turn the heaters on, and maybe, just maybe, it would be enough. So maybe it surely wouldn't be, you know, like a comfortable temperature, but for this next few days we would be able to, you know, cover. Let's build actually more of them. Let's build one here and one here. And with the heaters, they will be, you know, working for some amount of time. We have a lot of engineers that could go there, and we will treat more people. At least that's the plan, right? It's not an ideal. I would like to have more infirmaries, but because we deal with a lot of people that are, you know, came to our city, and we will just try to sort them out and help them. This is something that you would do in an extra situation. You would just build a few medical posts and hope it will help. Actually, the temperature here is comfortable, which is amazing. We should build more of them. Yeah, let's build maybe here. Actually, let's build 2 more here, and we will also build a shrine there. House research, and we would do and we will do healthcare installation that could probably help us actually survive even with this like medical post. They will be good enough with +1 heat level, so even when temperature will drop by 2 levels, the condition inside would be you know, comfortable enough for people to come there and be treated. And I think this is the way for us. The engineer working on the automaton project said in his report, he broke the automaton he borrowed. Now he wants a steam core. The damage hasn't been for nothing, we can fix the broken machine. And on top of that, we can now adjust the automatons to make them work faster. The engineer is busy again now, but he said he's onto something really exciting. Alright, keep working, we will find a steam core later. Yeah, we don't have a steam core. That's not good, and the man broke the automaton. Not good at all. Not good at all. Alright. I see that we have, you know, rich food rations, so I will build more resource depots. I'll build a road to them. And then what I will do, so medical post here, go. I will wait where patients come here, so then I can use extra rations. Down this, people go here. Seekers on, people in. Right, here food rations, one. Alright, there is a new book of laws. Let's see. Prosthetics. Alright, yeah, we will sign prosthetics. We don't have the... Oh, actually we have.
New law in the city.
Alright, let's start building a few then. Let's just build 5 and see what will happen.
Over for today.
Let's build 10.
Time for
Not a big
harvest
problem actually.
and time for sleep.
Alright, so far so good. Food rations here. Food rations here. And coal here, maybe? Yeah, let's do coal here. I will speed everything up. Wait a minute. 10 gravely sick people. How does it happen? How has it happened? There's an automaton working. Another automaton is here. Right, let's do... actually, we don't need sermon because our hope is at its, you know, maximum. Child shelter. Care house. Oh my god. In another care house. Let's... One homeless. Where is these people came from? Are there people that have like, you know, they make people here in these conditions? Alright, I will... oh, actually I would probably not be able to build a house here, so I will have to... remove something. And I will probably remove cookhouse. And I will build in its place, I hope, at least 2 houses or so. Then I will... Let's see what will happen if we dismantle House of Prayer. I mean, the hope has fallen slightly, but not so much. Then we will build houses. Actually, we can build only 1 house here, but maybe more. If we will remove this road, we can build 1 house there. Alright, this is good. Let's speed up a little bit. Then build another house in the place of the House of Prayer. Let's do... no, actually I will not do any sermon. I will dismantle this building. And I will dismantle this house of prayer also. And then I will do sermon. To, you know, get a little bit higher. But I will just need these spots so I can build more houses. Our scout unit reached ice Crevasse. We have found the dying people nonsense refugees told us about. They are sheltering in an ice Crevasse. I'm not sure I pronounce ice Crevasse right, but these people are on their last legs. Despite taking shelter in an ice, many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can help them if we act quickly and bring them to our city. They can't stand on their own. Some can hardly speak. There's 7 children and 11 workers, and we bring them to our city. 100%, I mean, that's why we are here, right? We will help everyone and try to survive from the whatever is coming our way. Alright. Let me check. I believe we can... Alright, so this is what I will do. I will wait for these infirmaries to, you know, stop treating people. And then I will remove them and build a little bit farther. So as you can see, there is probably a spot for two more houses here. And, you know, I'm going to build them here. I will also probably remove these buildings, bunkhouses, and build them a little bit closer. At least I will try to do so. And we will see what will happen then. Alright, I can build here and here. Because we will have to have much... we will have to have more houses than we have right now. That's for sure. And I mean, I can build only as much I am building. But there is 18 people coming, and there is probably more on the way. And we have 79 vacant beds, but most of them from care houses. And care houses are good right now, but when temperature drops, they wouldn't be that much good, to be honest. Alright, let's spend some food rations so people can get better faster. Interesting, is there like you know, a tab when you can see our medical post, so it is easier to, you know, navigate everything. So healthcare installation is done. So what we will do next is... Oh! Advanced measuring instrument installed in the beacon will enable us to gauge the severity of incoming storms. 100%, yeah, we should do it right away. Beacon, stereoscopic lenses. And we will see what is coming our way.
Work shift begins. May the Lord save all workers from harm.
I will use rations for people inside infirmaries and then go to scout unit. A group of barely alive people hiding in several burrows dug into piles of snow. All these people are deathly ill. It is a wonder that they are still alive. The snow burrows are only a little less freezing than the surrounding icy wasteland. They won't last a day if you don't take them right now to the city. And we will bring them back. And then we will return for everything we have found there. So this sawmill is actually we have done with all the wood around it. So I will build another one here. Also build a road to it. And then send another automaton here so it will work in this hard condition, I would say. We also build in prosthetics. And yeah, I believe we actually can build even more. Like 18. And we will see. We also have to find steam core somewhere. And yeah, I have an idea, but I don't know if it will work. You remember when we visited coal mines, there was an option to dismantle all the aperture, you know, like I don't know how you call it, but like everything that works in the mines, they could have dismantled it, and we could have got like probably like 2 steam cores or something like that. And we didn't do it because at that time it seemed like a bad idea. But right now I believe if we can send a scout unit there and they can dismantle it and get extra 2 steam cores, it's actually not so bad. Right, so scout unit return, and I will send it to the camp Meteor. A number of tents and huts surround some steel framework. The camp seems to be abandoned. We will explore it. So our people are going here and there. The temperature will drop in the next morning by 2 levels, which will be a -70. And yeah, we also research a beacon stereoscopic lenses, so we can better understand what is going on, you know, around. And yeah. So another scout unit reached Deep Hollow. The terrain drops suddenly here into a deep hollow. There are wounded people and dead bodies at its rocky bottom. Those people must have fallen into this hole while escaping the incoming storm. At least half of them didn't survive the crash. But it seems we could rescue the wounded. That is, if we strap them to our sleds and bring them to our city quickly. 100%, I mean there's 7 children in each group. Then it's like 11 workers and 7 children. And yeah, we are about to save everybody. Alright, so cookhouse is working, and I believe we can build one more cookhouse. Somewhere here. Maybe here. Yeah. Let's do it here. I'm not sure it will work though in this terrible temperature. But I will hope that this... oh, actually, there is no way. Temperature will drop by 2 levels. Yeah, it will never work. Anyway. I'm not sure this one will work. Yeah, 2 levels temperature drop is not a joke. Let's spend some. You know, I would probably do it right away. I will dismantle 2 of these, and I will build them a little bit, you know, farther away so I can build houses here. We need more houses. I will send automaton to sawmill. Right, and then I will pause and I will build. So first what I will do, I will dismantle the road just for now, and then I will build 1, 2. Doesn't seem right to me. How we can do it better? Should we dismantle this also? I see, like, you know, like this spot, but I don't just want to build one house here. Seems like a waste of. Let's dismantle this building also. And alright, so the automaton project, give him a steam core. Yeah, let's give him a steam core. And pray that it will work. Right, so house insulation. Or maybe boosted scout sleds, so we can explore faster. Also, Steam Hub sounds like a good idea. So we can build a few Steam Hubs and we can build medical posts around them. So, of course, it's not Infirmary, but it would be good enough. So we can treat people there. Yeah, I believe this is a way. The scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they have double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we have ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the outhouse will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish, and so will we if we can't heat our homes properly. We have to prepare. Alright, let's do evening prayers. And what we will do next is we also build a lot of resource depots, so we can, prepare for whatever is coming. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we will build roads to everything. And we will build road also to this one. And we will store a lot of resources. Oh, actually I forgot about this one. Yeah, let's build road like that. So this will start working. But that was not very clever of me.
Today's labor is done. Thank the Lord.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And I will dismantle this one just to, just to check if it will build a road. And pray, of course. Let's spend some. And we spend here also. Alright, our scouts units have returned safely to the city, and we will send them back to Camp Vulcan. Then we will build 1, 2 houses here. Alright, we have updated accidentally a few more, but that's alright. We will dismantle field kitchen, and we will, you know, remove some roads, at least for now, and we will build it back. Yeah, I should have built it first and then dismantle it. But anyway. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm basically trying to manage, you know, as many houses inside the generator range as I can. And what I will also start to do is I will start to upgrade houses. And when I see one homeless, I will just stop, so I will wait as people like, you know, update their bunk houses or tents, whatever we have, into a better one. And then I will do like 5, 6 more. And yeah, let's go for coal. Food rations. Food rations. Coal. 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 And coal. This is my idea. And I believe we only produce 400, and that's because we only have one kitchen. We could produce much more. We just need to build the kitchen. But we cannot build the kitchen because the temperature would be so low it couldn't really function properly. Which means that when we restore steam hub, we could place a steam hub somewhere here, and it will, you know, hit the area. Emin is here to see you. He says that his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she was always very impulsive, and she scares easily, the father explains. I must find her before she lost for good. She's all I have left. I mean, I cannot stop father, right? Or searching for his daughter. I will give him 30 food rations and equip him for the journey. It's the best I can do for him. There's workers working here. Oh my god. Right, let's update more. Right, this should be good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. So I should build every time by 8. We have enough place for it. Another group have come. We say everyone we could from the places we knew were still sheltering survivors. God help the rest. And our job isn't done yet. We have Camp Compass, and we would go there. And another thing is, what I'm thinking of is that I'm not sure this outpost will be able to work in the storms that is coming. But I might be wrong. No, there is no way it would function. So we would have to dismantle the outpost, and yeah, and maybe we could, you know, steal some steam core. And wait a minute. I have completely forgot that we have like one free steam core, which I can use to, you know, to build infirmary, for example here. child shelters are actually pretty. Yeah, I don't think they would be able to, you know, host all those children inside, considering the temperature will drop significantly pretty soon. Give me a moment, please. I'm back. Right. Yeah. Well. Right, we can dismantle this sawmill also. And actually, we've probably, you know, got to all the wood we could have got. We can do a little bit better here, for example. Actually, no, but we will be doing a little bit better here. And then when we, you know, research Steam Hub, we would think about something clever. I want to check economy first. I want to see our coal consumption, because it will increase when we build Steam Hubs for sure. And so far it's good. So I will increase Steam Hub range. Maybe first I should do just generator efficiency upgrade. Yeah, let's do generator efficiency upgrade. But then... yeah, let's do Steam Hub range upgrade first. And then we will think about something else. So we could build like this, you see, like these spots. So we could build one here. And we should build one here. And that way we can also build here a kitchen, right? And it will be good enough. Right, pop has fallen a little bit, so we will take care of those. So Infirmary is going to its best. Alright, this is again about hoarding food. Let's see how it works from here. I want to see... yes, of 24 hours is right for this Steam Hub. And I could also build something close to it. Right, so for this sawmill I will send automaton. I see that you can build cookhouse here. And it will be just in range of the, you know, Steam Hub. And it also covers some, you know, some spots. Alright, so there's one workshop, two workshops. Everything else is working good so far. And yeah, well, this is minus 70 outside. This is just a crazy numbers. And this is Silcium, right? I couldn't imagine when the number in degrees. It would be even more devastating. Alright, so we research hub range upgrade. Actually, we don't need it so big right now, so we'll just set it to a normal range setting. I will then go into consumption and see how much we do. We have some, upgrades to do easily. And also what we will do is we can do house insulation. And I will check. I want to see. So bunkhouse is livable condition. And when we research it, it will be, good again. So what I will do, I will send some people here, and then I will turn the heaters on. Let's check the economy. Our coal balance is still in surplus, but we just gain 1,000, actually 1,500s, 1,400s in surplus each day. And yeah, but our coal consumption is, the problem is, right, that even though we store more, it's hard to our consumption also grows, right? It was like 300 or something like that, and right now, or no, sorry, 3,000 or something like that, and right now it is 4.5. And as we build everything, it's also increases. It increases. I don't want to go with triage. Yeah, I believe this is a mistake. I believe we will be fine with care houses, and at that point there's no law that we could implement, and it will make life in our city better. So then I will just go with what I can. And I mean, let's do 10 more prosthetics, but I believe we don't have much people that need it. So I see there's some people in care house here. There's some people here. Oh, I see how I can do it. Yes, that's what I was thinking of, right? So you can just click and go to one and stuff like that. Alright, so I will do next. I will dismantle this medical post, and I will do it because it's not in the range of any steam hub. And then I will build one closer to it, like for example here. Or maybe in here. Or maybe even... No, I think we should build it here. And build one here and here. And we'll build road to them. So they will all be in this range of this steam hub.
Remember those who work overtime.
I will spend some extra rations to help people, go much faster. This sawmill doesn't need heater. Factory. Whatever else this is. What is that? So it is field kitchen. But they don't work anymore, of course. Yeah, that's why they are so cold. Nobody is there. This sawmill also doesn't need anything. Oh, actually, it does need. There's some people working here. No, there will not be people working there. We'll go into scout unit. We have reached Camp Meteor. The camp is built around a large hole in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There is a block and tackle attached to the top of the steel framework built over a hole. Research the remains of the camp. This must have been some scientific operation dedicated to the research of whatever punched this hole in the ice. Now the place is deserted and there is nothing of value to be found here. So we have scattered convoy. A few light snowcats with trailers. The vehicles aren't moving and are pointing in various directions. One trailer is lying on its side. Let's go to scattered convoy, maybe there are some people that we could save. Even though I know that there is no any people to save because the game said to us that we saved all people from the Frostland, I believe. Something like that at least. Alright, this is what I will do right now. I will go with... so first of all, heater efficiency probably. No, actually, the generator efficiency should be much better, right? 10%. But then 33% from steep hubs. Let me think about it. So 10% from generators is 230, but 33% from the steam hubs, it would be around 180, I guess. Even a little bit more. Oh, actually 190, right? 192. So the generator is a clear winner here. But, wait a minute. What if we have 39 heaters that is turned on and they consume 1500 coal per day? Which means that if we can decrease their consumption per hour by how many? By -1 coal per heater. Let me think about it. I will pause the game, so I will calculate it. So heater consumes 3 coal per hour, right? So this is 33%. Well, we should then go for the heaters 100%, right? So because one heater consumes 3 coal, when we -1 coal per heater, we basically remove 33% of their consumption. And their consumption is 3 times larger than steam hub efficiency up, right? Because we don't, first of all, because we don't have so much steam hubs yet, but at this point, heater efficiency upgrade is much better, right? It should cover around 500 coal consumption. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe my calculation is wrong though, but no, it is what it is. And I can turn this heater off here and here. I will turn it on for public house, so... Scout unit reached Camp Vulcan. As we approach the camp, we can see that its inhabitants are busy packing. They have dismantled a couple of huts to build improvised sledges. Oh my god, we have fun, survivors. You're going the wrong way, the scientists mistook us for refugee. But after we tell them about our city, they are nonplussed. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that if you reach him in the south. Their work here is done. We could convince them to join us, so we could show them our city. Yeah, we will escort them. And you know what I believe we should do? As like the storm coming closer, I believe our next research should have been... Actually, we will abort heater efficiency and we will just go with boosted scout sleds, because we will have some spots on the maps that we should, you know, reach in time. Because I believe if we leave it like it is, we wouldn't be able to explore each like point on the map. And what we can also do, right, with steam hubs, we could not also create like this, you know, hotspots, but we could also turn heaters off here and here. But we could also create like these spots where we can, you know, have a one steam hub, and it is surrounded with houses, right? I want to check housing conditions. We have a good amount. All right. And what we can also do is we can, you know, continue our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. upgrade, you know, for the city in terms of turning all the houses. Or actually, this was a mistake. We should go with Steam level 4. We will do ceremonial service. Alright, what about food? Alright, food ration is good so far, but we can do better actually. We should have thought about it a little bit earlier. I will build more hunters, hangars. One here, 1, 2, 3 here. And then I will connect those that need connects. We have built 5 more. We have enough people so they can just go, you know, fly and find some food, because we have to get much more than we have right now. Even though we have food rations for about 5 days, we could do better. Right, so sawmills are working. We have 1 more here. We will actually we will wait a little bit. We don't have so much resources, right? Especially like wood. Wood is coming to, you know, to be extinct in a few moments. And I want to research like this house redesign, which will cost 10 wood and 10 still less to build houses. And it will help me, you know, to save. Like if you think about it, right, we have like maybe 20 more houses to redesign, so we would save that way 200 wood and 200 steel. Not the numbers that, you know, is actually out of the over our head, but yeah. And you can also think that we would at some point we would dismantle all hunters hangars, because they wouldn't be able to function, as I understand, right? Probably all of this advanced steelworks and coal mines would not be able to function because of the storm. So yeah. Right, I will just send people in to work there. And what I will also do, I will build another cookhouse. But when I will do it, where actually, where I will do it? I will send automaton here. Yeah, I'm not sure we'll be able to build cookhouse here. There's no way. The convoy's vehicles have been damaged by heavy blows. The snow is trodden and stained with what seems like buckets of blood. Inside damaged crawlers we found several dead bodies. Few of them are torn apart like they were partially eaten by some beasts. Polar bears, we think. We'll never know for sure what happened here, and there is nothing useful for us to salvage from this gruesome place. Alright, then this will move to large crater. That scout unit will move there, and this scout unit will move to Jagged Rocks. I believe this is what we had planned. Mhm.
A new workday starts in the name of God.
And then we could always, you know what we can do? We could like remove some medical posts from here. So I will believe it will be needed. So this medical post will keep here, even though, you know, I don't really need them. I will also dismantle this shrine because it's just, you know, our section of resource depot right now. There is no any working facility. Let me think about it. I want to build cookhouse here, right? And it should go... Damn it, it doesn't go... It doesn't go into the range of this Steam hub, but we can increase range nevertheless. And I believe we will do it. So we can build one more. And we can increase range setting. So we can build even one more here. And then we will build road to it. And we will... Basically, I'm doing it, right, because I want to turn on all the raw food into food rations as fast as I can. And I will also build Hunter's Hunger, one more here. So we have a lot of raw food, you know, and yeah, that would be the idea. I will dismantle this sawmill, and I will pause the game and search for some resources. Wood resources. So this here should be able to, you know, get like these small things. Alright, so another scout units, right? These scout units will go to Jagged Rocks, as we have planned. These scouts goes here and explore everything that needs to be explored. Probably boosted scout sleds was a little mistake. I guess we wouldn't have any, you know, extra spots on the map to do it. But I have also one more plan. And my plan is this scout unit group will go to Jagged Rocks, right? And probably found something else. But if not, then it will move to Icebound Dreadnought. And then I will try to, you know, salvage steam cores if it will be possible to do, of course. Alright, so we have Research Overdrive couplings. And we have 5 days. So we have 5 days left to prepare for the storm. I actually haven't seen this. And we have recall all our scouts teams and outpost teams. And we gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen, a total of 3,522 food rations. We're actually very close to that, and we would be able to do it in time. Well, this is just amazing at this point, I guess. And we are doing pretty well, guys. No doubt about that. And the amount of people that is here is just... This is just crazy. Alright, so what I want to do, right? So I know that I need to research overdrive couplings. Overdrive couplings. So allows us to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels when the generator is put into overdrive. Alright, got it. But we can do something better right now. And this better is house redesign. Right? So we don't need to really faster outpost teams because they will go off very soon. Another point is heater efficiencies upgrade is probably the best one, but I will just do house redesign right now. And you know what I'm thinking right now? You should also, you know, because we will research like this house redesign, it will cost us 50 wood and 30 steel. And you have minus this from my calculations that we save 200 wood and 200 steel, right? Because we'll have to rebuild 20 houses. but one way or another. Let's do heater efficiency upgrade, maybe? No. Let's do generator efficiency upgrade. And then I want to do house redesign. Let's do house redesign first. Actually, temperature will rise, so we should probably be fine without house redesign. Which means we could go with generator efficiency. Let's go. Let's do generator efficiency upgrade. We have some time. Then I will go like that, like that, like that. Then here and automaton here. Put supplies ready. I will turn off the factory. I will not dismantle it. So yeah. And what I will do also is I will build a few more resource depots so we can gather more food rations. Camp compass. The people living in this camp are packed and ready to go. All the tents are empty, they are leaving almost nothing behind. A small group of scientists is finishing the loading of their supplies. They work efficiently but in silence, looking somewhat dejected. We are mostly helping with the evacuation now, one of them tells us. We used to study the Earth's magnetic field, but there are more important things to worry about now, like survival. We will escort them to our city, and we opened it two more spots of interest on the map. So probably our scout sleds weren't that bad. Right, I can salvage it already. And we can salvage this also. Not salvage, but dismantle. I'm not sure that this is very different. Right, scout units reach large crater. It is hard to judge the crater's size from distance. Its vastness only becomes apparent up close. The camp is empty. The crater is fresh, with broken ice around the rim. We searched the camp for clues to the scientist's fate and found none. Everything in order, but not a perfect order. It looks like they went out to do something and didn't return. Maybe they tried to descend into the crater and got lost in the maze of broken ice. Or got caught by a blizzard. Maybe both. Alright, so we will take the technology. We will take some technology, interesting. And this is generator safety bypass. Oh, wow, that's a clever one. Alright, then I will move to Fortified Hut from here. And I will not research generator safety bypass, right? Because they will bring it to us, right? Is that... Am I thinking right? And what we should do, we should dismantle this outpost too. And then we will move them back. And yeah, I believe we wouldn't be able to, you know, salvage this outpost. The same that we couldn't do with Winterhome, and probably with coal mine it wouldn't be possible. So we'll just try to, you know, research everything I can research. Actually, explore everything I can explore, and that would be it. Give me a moment, please. Alright, I'm back. again, and yeah, I believe we have some time to prepare. Let's check our economy. We are doing more or less good. And we have a great food balance. And we have more or less, you know, spots for people.
Work is over for today. There's time for harvest and time for sleep.
So there's time for harvest and time for sleep. Right, let's research. So we have research generator efficiency upgrade, and we could do this generator efficiency upgrade number 2, but I will just go to house redesign for now. And then food rations here, and the same I will do for this one. We'll have a lot of space for food. And what I will also want to do is I want to build a road here, and then I want to build steam hub here, and then I want to build a few houses around it. So I will do something like that, and then I will actually wait a little bit. I will wait until we research houses, so I would spend less resources on that. And Infirmary will be inside this steam hub zone also. I will speed up the game. Let's check the map. Alright, so this outpost is actually out of our reach. And I'm not sure I will be able to go into this ice cave in time. I mean, at least if like this group scouting it reach the jagged rocks and that there will be nothing else to, you know, explore, and then they could go to ice caves, then we can actually, you know, make it in time. But otherwise it will be wouldn't be that easily to do. What about coal consumption? Actually, I will do it this way. I will turn the heater here, and I will turn this off. And first of all, I will make the range settings smaller. Yeah, this is a good one. And then I will hold operation for now. And speed up the game. A woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cook says that she has already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain, the woman says in a trembling voice. Your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake. I need 2 rations, one for me and one for my sick child. Please. I mean, I give her 2 food rations. Not a big problem, we have a lot of food. And we will go with sermon, and we will go with evening prayers. And alright guys, I believe this is a good spot to end this video. We are into day 27. I will pause here on the 4 AM. I will save this game. This will be a new open 6. And as you can see, we have built a pretty good city. It shines in the dark and in the under frost winds and in the snow. And we stand tall, you know. We have enough resources, and I hope we will be in time to save more people. The storm is coming, on our way, and I think we have a pretty good chance to survive it. I think we have a pretty good chance, yeah. So yeah, this is it. This is, you know, episode 6 of this scenario, New Home. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried my best. I calculated, you know, I have made mistakes, and it both my English and in my planning of how I should, you know, run the game. But we have grown by 200 people in this episode. We were probably like around 500, and right now we are around 700. And there's more to come. And I mean, you're doing pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed. And have a great day, guys. I will see you later. Goodbye.